welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, where we have just met a little girl with a horn on her head. So, yeah, that just happened. Anyway, we've just met this little girl, and she's invited us back to her village and her village home, and with her all of her Moogle friends, or family, whatever they are, and she's agreed to make dinner for us and our friends, which is great. Which is absolutely great. So while that's going on, Vivi is deep in thought, thinking about the things that happened 2 episodes ago, where he encountered the black mages who basically told him that they're gonna die. It's pretty heavy stuff. And Dagger is also deep in thought, thinking this place feels kind of familiar. And I'm sure we'll be getting into that a bit later on. Meanwhile, Aiko is in the middle of cooking us dinner, and we have been invited to explore some of the wall, the Eidolon wall. So we've got this little Moogle showing us the way here. Morrison. Marco was very proud of his role as the Eidolon wall guard. Aiko's decision to show the Eidolon wall to outsiders upset him. But we Moogles love Aiko. He'll understand in time. Why does the wall need protection? The Eidolon wall has been protected by Aiko's summoner tribe for generations. Summoner tribe? I'm gonna get Dagger. She can use summon magic. Is that true? Yeah, let's get Dagger for this one here. She will want to know what is going up. Or what's going down, rather. Hey Dagger, come with me. I'll show you something big. Summon magic stuff. Summon magic? Yeah, it's called the Eidolon wall. Yeah, she'll want to see this for sure. Okay. Please come in. The Eidolon wall is this way. Okay, interesting. The Eidolon wall is a collection of paintings. The Summoner tribe painted all the Eidolons they found during their research. These Eidolons all exist? Kupo. This is a holy place for the Summoner tribe. Lady Aiko comes here every day to pray and burn incense for her ancestors. What's this one? There's Atomos? That's Bahamut? We haven't met Bahamut yet. Wouldn't be a Final Fantasy without Bahamut. What's wrong, Dagger? You'll get it back. I want to look at the mural some more. Okay. The Summoner tribe honors nature. They named this world Gaia. They considered the Eidolons guardians of this planet. They attempted to become one with nature through their summoning magic research. The tribe migrated to this location 500 years ago, but now... Oh. Very interesting. Look at that. The Moogle's turning around as we're walking. Let's talk to Dagger. I don't know most of these Eidolons. Yeah, he told us that. Are we supposed to interact with anything in particular? Like, why can't we engage with them? No, he said all that. Let's try leaving. Aiko's Kitchen Part 2. Your bait not so good. Pale, white hair, strange clothes. Zidane told me about you. You're Kuja. Zidane looked for men named Kuja. I called Kina. Oh, you chased Malg on the Conde Petty mountain path. I'm Aiko. Malg, don't ever come out while she is around. Kupo. Smell good. Don't need anything. The heat too low. You can cook? It is my destiny to pursue way of Goman. This must be a helper from above. Let's ask Kina for advice. I know how many people live in this village. Is Zidane's group, the Moogles, and me make 11 people. You make food for 12 people now. is too much water. This heat only strong enough to make food for 9 people. Was not possible to make enough for everyone. No! I teach you a very important lesson in cooking. Always make more than you need. Maybe more people show up. Maybe your guest's very hungry. You're correct to make food for more than 10 people. This your only ingredient for stew? Shimomo went to dig up some rock-fisted potatoes. His problem now with heat. How we get more heat? Ah, I know. I know Black Mage. I asked him make fire. Oh, well done. I mean, that's Kina's whole thing. Like, her whole jam is cooking. Of course she's gonna sort that mess out. Does Dagon want to say anything? No. Okay, let's head back. Interesting Eidolon wall. Hey, the little Moko. Aiko and her people protected the Eidolon wall for generations. We Mughals also helped Aiko to protect the wall. Don't mess it up. Where are all the other people of her tribe? I can't tell you. Oh. I'm guessing that's not anything good. Right, is the food ready yet? Or... I'm gonna stay here. Oh. Kupo! Kupo, Kupo, Kupo! Whoa, this looks great! Kupo, Kupo! Welcome, Zidane! Have a seat. You made a lot. What's his name? Kina Shahi helped me. Shahi helped you without eating all the food? Amazing. BB too. Hee hee hee. Let's eat. How is it? Wow, this stew tastes amazing. You should start a restaurant. The fish is just right. Hey Aiko, where are all the other summoners? Are they hiding underground or something? Underground? Yeah. They're all underground, sleeping the eternal sleep. What? I'm the last survivor of my tribe. I've been living with Mughals ever since my grandpa died last year. I'm sorry. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm really happy here. 10 years ago, which is 4 years before I was born, a natural disaster struck the village. Even the survivors suffered a great deal. But my mom and dad fell in love and had a family. Not that I remember what they looked like, because they died when I was very young. I see. I've been told that when I turn 16 and my body builds a resistance to summon magic, I can leave the village with any Eidolon I want. That's only a short time away, just like the small difference between our ages, Zidane. But you already know how to use summon magic, Aiko. Well, a summoner can't choose her Eidolon until she comes of age. That's why I can't choose an Eidolon or leave the village until I turn 16. We just keep training until then. How do you train? How? Oh, it's our horn. We use our horns to communicate with Eidolons. How do you communicate without a horn, Dagger? I'm like a beautiful young heroine in turmoil, don't you think? Huh? You know why I'm here in this village? It was to meet you, Zidane, my beautiful shooting star. That's a line from Lord Avon's play, Wishing Upon a Star. How did you know? Damn it. How does Aiko know about that play? This place is far from the Mist Continent. And also far from Stratford-upon-Avon, where where Lord Avon is from. Thank you. Thanks, Aiko. That was really good. See? Don't you want to eat my food every day? Maybe. Hey, there's some other stuff I want to ask you. Maybe? That's so rude of you. Oh dear. Zidane, help me clear the table. Bring the pot over to the kitchen. Okay, but... let's get this first. Some ore. Happy days. And let's get this. Phoenix Pinion. Let's talk to Dagger. There are so many old books here. I think this one is Lord Avon's Wishing Upon a Star. Can you believe this? This is the first edition. I've only ever seen one at the castle library. Why does she own books that are more than 500 years old? Ooh, that is an interesting question. Come on, how are we going to get this pot? Come on. So it wasn't just Dagger. Zidane is really slow too. Those two are going nowhere fast. Well, this is good news for me. Is there something on my face? Thanks, Zidane. Could you leave it there? Hey, Aiko, do you know anything about the IIFA tree? What about the IIFA tree? We want to go there. It's sealed with an eidolon. You can't get in. Sealed? Did you seal it, Aiko? Well... So he's sharp about certain things. It all happened before I was born, but they sealed an eidolon that we failed to summon in the IIFA tree. It's our custom to seal a failed eidolon when we can't summon it. An eidolon you failed to summon? But we used the power of another eidolon to seal it. Do you understand what that means? That means the sealed eidolon was so powerful that they needed another one to trap it inside. Sealed with the power of another eidolon, huh? Interesting. Aiko, will you break the seal for us? What? No way. It's not like we're going to do anything bad. Well, I'm sure we can handle it on our own. No way, are you crazy? Got some sweet Kerman coffee. Let's talk to these guys. This person keeps telling me to catch more fish, Kupo. Zidane, I make great discovery. These fish different from miscontinent fish. Catch another one. Oh, Kina, let the Moogle be alone. You won't do it? No. Oh, Aiko, I mean, you could really help us out. No, she just says the same thing. I don't think there are any books on summoning. You should get some sleep before you go. Okay, let's get some sleep. I guess we're gonna have to go without Aiko. Vivi? You better get some sleep before we leave tomorrow. I tried to stop worrying about things, but I just can't. I know you told me not to think too much, but... That's because we're different, Vivi. You don't have to do everything my way, you know? I want to stop. I don't want to feel like this anymore. What if I keep feeling like this, Vivi? Well, in the end, it boils down to two simple choices. Either you do, or you don't. You'd think with all the problems in this world, there'd be more answers. It's not fair. But that's the way things are. The choice is yours, Zidane. I just want to protect the people I'm with. Doesn't matter whether I can or not. It's what I believe in. I knew it. I was right. Zidane is the man for me. He's right. You either do or you don't. My choice is clear. I want to go with Zidane. You want to know a trick to get your mind off things? Okay. This is an age-old ritual between male friends. Uh-huh. Come on over here, Vivi. Let's go together. Doesn't it feel nice to let yourself go into the stars? Tinkle. Tinkle, tinkle. The sounds of, urination. Of course, that is an age-old male ritual. Zidane, I want to come back here. When I first saw the Eidolon wall, I was scared. But when I went inside and saw the murals, they calmed me. I want to see more. Sure, we'll come back after we check out the IIFA tree. Thank you. We gotta come back and get Kina anyway. We can't just leave him here. Interesting. It oscillates between calling Kina Shahi, him, and... Shahi and him. Them. Are you coming back here for Aiko? Aiko's only 6 years old. She acts tough, but I think she's lonely. I haven't seen her today. You're right. Kupo! Aiko? Teehee. You can't break the seal of the IIFA tree without calling an Eidolon. You're coming with us? Don't you want me to? Of course I want you to come along. That's what I thought. Okay, I'll join your team for a while. BB, Dagger, let's have fun. The IIFA tree is beyond the Conde Peak mountain path. Let's go. Why are you so nice to everyone, Zidane? Huh? What do you mean by that? Forget I asked. I think she was mad. You think so too, huh? Morrison, please look after Lady Aiko. Come see us if there's any trouble. Sure thing. BB, have you figured out a solution to your problem? Not really. But I'm moving on. Good. Okay. And we are going to be going right back into the village. And where do we need to speak? There we go. Speak to Morrison. So let's trade. What have you got, Morrison? What have you got? No, we don't. We've got the Gladius equipped. We could get a Maltina racket. Golem's flute. She's got pinwheel. Lamia's tiara. Ritual hat. What do we not have? We can get some softs. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. So, off to the IIFA tree we go. And it is this way. And round here. And there she is. Let's drop a quick save and let's get in there. IIFA, the ancient tree of life. There's mist here. So this place really must be the source of the mist. You okay? Vivi's always tripping up. I'm fine. Whoa! What was that? That was the seal. It shouldn't hurt you, but are you alright? Yeah, it didn't hurt. We're gonna poke it, body slam it? Let's ask Aiko. Did you say there used to be the power of an Eidolon to seal this place? Amazing. How do you break it? I'm gonna ask the Eidolon to come back. The Summoner's Horn allows us to communicate with Eidolons and wild animals. I'll break the seal now. Watch. Boom, boom, boom! Boom, boom, boom! By the light of our spirits, I call upon thee. Answer my call, wherever your soul may be. Received Ruby. Cool. Finished. We can go inside now. Thanks. Was that the spell to break the seal? Nope. All I do is focus my thoughts into my horn. Then why were you... That was just for show. Phoebe's brilliant. The spell is actually much longer, but the Eidolon asked me to hurry it up. I didn't hear anything. Alright, let's go. That is quality. Like, oh... Aiko is just a wonderful character, guys. Okay, so that Ruby lets us learn Carbuncle. Summon Carbuncle. And that will be a summon for Aiko. But at the moment, she's still in the middle of learning Fenrir. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do with her. You got a lot of learning to do, love. But I'm sure we'll get to it in due course. Okay, let's get up there. And what kind of munchkins are we fighting against on this IIFA tree? Okay, so we've got these things. Now there's something unique about this area. I'll try and steal. Stole a soft. You know what we're gonna use? We're gonna use a soft. The game too soft to live. Yeah, all of the enemies here are undead. And as everyone knows, undead enemies are weak to life and curing, like healing magic and healing items and stuff. And that particular one is weak to soft. So, yeah, so that's something we just have to be mindful of. Okay, let's get in there. Oh, there's Moogle. Hello. Mochi. Give Mochi a letter, of course. A letter from Mogrio? Thanks, Kupo. To Mogrio, from Mogrio to Mochi. A kid named Vivi came to the Black Mage Village. His eyes were so sad, like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders, Kupo. I wanted to say good luck to him, but I couldn't, Kupo. I'm on your side, Vivi. Sad eyes? Weight of the world? Is that very heavy, Kupo? Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Alright. We've got to get in there, buddy. What's this? Looks old. I wonder who built it. This way. Hey, are you alright? Aren't you guys scared of heights? Gosh, you look so helpless. Why don't you stay here and let us handle the rest? No, I'm going with you guys. I have to. Then don't leave my side, okay? Oh, okay, thanks. Aiko, do you know anything about this place? Nope, this is my first time inside the IIFA tree. This place looks ancient. Oh. Zidane touches it and it lights up. What the? Touch it again? Let's try standing on it. Alright then. Zidane. I'll be first, don't worry. Here it comes again. It works. I'm gonna see where it takes me. I'll call you guys over if everything is alright. I'm coming with you. Me too. Me too. Okay, we'll all go. Interesting. Okay. Let us descend into the IIFA tree. And this place is so dark. Oh, how can I get that? How can I get that item? Push it? Boom. Phoenix down. High potion. Yeah, these things are going to be super useful. Let us carry on. Oh, okay. A new enemy. Zombie dragon. Let's hit you up with some of this, sir. Oh, crud. Level 5 death. Oh, crud. Okay, we might die here. Not Zidane, thankfully. Aiko, definitely. Aiko's level 20, I think, right? Oh, god, yeah. Yeah, so if you get hit by level 5 death, if your level is divisible by 20, then it's not so... What the hell? What the hell? Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Okay, let's We might actually have to fight this the old-fashioned way. Oh, okay, there we go. Well done, Zidane. I don't know what happened there. Why didn't that healing item work? Let's have a quick look at the... Oh, we've almost learned Annoy. That's good. Okay, we've learned body temperature, so now Distract could be good. Alert. Clear-headed. Level up. We don't need to level up just yet. Let's go with Distract. Of course, Garnet doesn't have a thing to learn. Alrighty, just had to do a little bit of inventory management back there. Specifically, I needed to make sure that as many of our guys had body temperature equipped. Hello? Okay, let's proceed. Everything up there looked withered. This place looks totally different. It's so bright I can't see the bottom. I guess we should try to get to the bottom of this. Hey Zidane, I found something here. Maybe it'll move like last time? Like the last one? It didn't move when I got on. You stood on it? Well... why don't we all try getting on? When I got on, I felt it respond. Guess we're in luck. Okay, so it's responding to Zidane, is it? Interesting. Whoa! It sure freaked me out at first, but there's no wind or anything. I guess that glowing powder is stopping the wind somehow. Creating like a field within which they can travel. You okay, Tiger? Yes. I wonder where we're going. Yeah, me too. Maybe Mal can tell us something. What do you feel here inside the IIFA tree? Kupo. Kupo? Kupo. Really? Kupo. Alright. Thanks. Kupo. Well, what's the word? Mog senses a lot of life beneath us. Moogles are fairies, so they sense life everywhere, but Mog says there's a whole lot here. I wonder if agents of Kuja are down there. But what's the connection between Kuga and the mist? Kuja. Incoming! Here we go. Okay, skeleton monsters. Let's hit you with some of that. Hit you with some of that. And some of this. Boom. And we've learned how to annoy people. There are so many strange monsters here in the IIFA tree. Could the mist be causing it? Beats me. The evil forest and Garganru had unique monsters too. But if the mist comes from this tree, how come it only appears on Zidane's continent? I guess there has to be something that channels the mist. Yes, but the question is why? Zidane? What's the matter? Vivi? Oh, what's up with Vivi? What's wrong, Vivi? You've been lost in thought for a while. Oh, Zidane, I've been thinking about the mist. Do you remember the factory we saw in Dali? Yes, the factory where the black mages were being made. Huh? Black mages? They look a lot like Vivi. Dagger. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's okay, I'm not upset anymore. About being made and everything. Vivi? Anyway, that factory had a lot of mist inside, right? Oh yeah. There was a huge machine filled with mist. That's right, and there were those strange eggs we saw. There's gotta be a connection between the mist, Kuja, and the black mages. I'm so confused. Huh? Another one's headed this way? Okay, just another dragon zombie. Hey, I can finally see the bottom. It's so deep. I don't know what's down there, but we'll find out soon. Come with me. Are you gonna make a helpless little girl like me go all by herself? Wait, there might be some monsters lurking there. Say, Zidane? Mog said he sensed life down here. Do you sense anything? Yeah, but you sense it too, don't you? We don't even need Mog to tell us that there's life down here. You're right, I can tell there's something down here. Oh. Most curious. What is that? What could this be? It could be a plant, but it also looks like a machine. Machine? What do you mean machine? Well, it sure doesn't look like any normal tree. Yeah, it's weird enough that the inside of a tree looks like this. There we go, elixir. You can see some sparkling water down below. It's really pretty. Maybe the mist comes from that water down there. So if the IIFA tree is the source of the mist... Mog is a little scared. So that sparkling water is a living thing? It's so pretty. Hey Zidane, come watch it with me. Alright. Really? Come on over here. But I can see it fine from here. No, it has to be romantic. Aiko's brilliant. Hee hee hee. Aiko, you're not watching the sparkle, are you? I was watching the sparkle reflected in your eyes, Zidane. Is this what I've been putting Dagger through? I'd better go easy on her from now on. Oh, interesting. Now Zidane's learned something as well. Is it moving? Just my imagination. So much for Kuja. None of his lackeys are here either. Or maybe we have to go down there. I definitely sense something down there. Zidane! What's up? Mog's saying... something's coming from above. From above? Dagger, come here, quick! Dagger! Yikes. Hold on. Come on. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I was just startled. Is something wrong? Over there! Here we go. It's them. We better go too. Can you stand? Yes, let's go. Look, the wall is moving. You're right. It's like it's alive. Aiko, Vivi. Zidane, the wall's shaking faster. It's here. What was that? A tree. So it wasn't Kuja. Huh? What's going on? I can hear a voice inside my head. You just said Kuja. Where is he? I do not know. What are you doing here? Are you the one who makes the mist? It is not produced. Mist is a byproduct of the refining process. It is discharged through the roots. Discharged? So it's sent to other continents through the roots, right? But why? Why would you do that? I contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instinct. This in turn leads to war among the leaders of nations, and then to the fall of civilization. Kuja merely puts the byproduct to a different use. Different use? What is Kuja trying to do? I cannot lie. Kuja used the waste product to make weapons. Weapons like yourself. He's really ticking me off. Can I kill him? Wait, Aiko. What kind of weapons did Kuja make? Kuja called them black mages, dark spawn of the mist. So the factory in Dali was really... Defeat me, and no more mist will flow. And then no more weapons like this puppet here will be made. Answer me, puppet. Do you deny your very birth? Why, you... No more. Vivi? I won't let you make any more instruments of murder. Way to go, Vivi. I know it must be hard for you. We can knock off this rat... this rat now, right? Alright, let's bust him up. Who knows, it might even lure Kuja here. I have seen the end of my 1,000-year life, and it is not now. You cannot stop me. It is futile even to try. Oh yeah, we've heard all this before. Okay. Same setup as any boss battle. You guys know how it is. Try and steal something with Zidane, and try and keep everyone alive long enough to steal something with Zidane. Okay, let's go. Stole Oakstaff. That is not spectacular. Oh my, come on, what? I mean, come on, what the hell was that? Oh, Zidane. This is gonna be one of these fights. Okay, let's see if we can... Who's gonna get hit hard? Maybe Vivi. No, let Aiko. Let's shell Aiko. Oh god, level 5 death. We know who's gonna die, don't we? Okay, so... What? Dagger? Did she level up or something? Oh my days. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I do not know what is going on. Okay, this could actually become a bit of a problem here now. Okay, we've got a guard. That's fine. Then keep stealing. You maybe high potion there. Oh, I'm so worried here, guys. I'm wondering if we'll be able to do this. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, we're doing alright. We are doing alright. What is Vivi gonna do? Can Vivi slow him? I don't think so. Poison Drain. Just chill, Vivi. God damn it, Zidane. Leaf Swirl. He knows all the... He knows all the moves. Okay, come on, last time. We can do it. Actually, let's shell Aiko, because Magician Cloak, cool. That is cool. Yeah, I think if we'll shell Aiko. And we'll have her do a bit of healing there. And we'll have Vivi focus. Okay, Vivi's in trance mode. regen. Aiko would have regen, wouldn't she? Okay, Vivi's in focus mode. Dagger can just defend for a sec. Come on, I've got a feeling. If we can get one more thing, oh dear, with Zidane. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Okay. Well, I think there's, yeah, no point faffing about anymore. We've stolen what we wanted to. Let's end it. Little Phoenix down. Game over. Good job, guys. Good job. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here. And the sky's clear. And us having beaten the soul cage, the tree monster at the bottom of the IIFA tree, has meant that what? No more mist. The mist by Alexandria clears up. Look at that. Okay, big deal. Wow, the air's so clean. The IIFA tree looks so pretty now. Will this clear up your mist continent? I think so. Now let's see if Kuja shows up. Vivi? Zidane? Did I do the right thing? It said that black mages are made from the mist, right? When I thought about how other black mages were being made for war, I didn't want that to happen no matter what. Now, there'll be no new black mages. I think they'll all hate me. No way. Listen to me. You should never lie to yourself. After all, your brothers wouldn't want you to do that. Do you really think so? Do you think they'll understand? Of course, they're your brothers. It'll be alright. Huh? What is it, Mog? Moko. Aiko! What's the matter? Why did you come all this way? No way! Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll go on ahead and tell the others. You guys are gonna wait here for Kuja, right? I gotta go back to the village. Wait, Aiko, what's up? Someone stole something precious from the village. Zidane? We'll go with you, Aiko. Thanks, but what about Kuja? Maiden Sari isn't that far. He can wait. Okay. Alright guys, well we're gonna take a quick break here. When we get back, time to find out who stole what from Maiden Sari. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.